right, well, a good evening to you fans. We are in Laredo, Texas for tonight's edition of Rwl Rage. Glad you're with us. Don Hickson here, along with Christy Ogilvie and Myra Schimmelman. And folks, we have got a terrific card lined up for you. 2 hours of RWL mat action you're definitely not going to want to miss.
You ain't kidding, Don. We've got Oliver Hollywood and Tommy Wilcox, the new Rage Tag Team Champions, set to go up against the Canadian Cartel. Mil Mascaras and the Blue Demons, the men from Lucha, set to go up against Bad Company. Oh, it's going to be a great card.
Plus, we've got you ladies division fans covered too. We'll see Titania Tatiana versus Georgia Washington. And get this, a guest appearance by Japan 5-star women's champion Lola Rivers, facing Bull Nakano. And that's all happening just in the first half of tonight's card.
Right you are, Christy. But our opening contest, tag team competition, with Golden Al Barnett and Vic LaRue, the Canadian Cartel set to go against the new Rage Tag Team Champions, Wilcox and Hollywood,
who got the titles by defeating Wild Fortune at Coliseum Games. Wow.
Meantime, let's turn it over to ring announcer Aria Mitchell.
Tonight's opening match is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, at a combined weight of 480 pounds, from Canada, Golden Al Barnett and Vic LaRue, the Canadian Cartel.
Leading graduates of the Rally Flash Wrestling Academy way up north, Golden Al Barnett and Vic LaRue, the Canadian Cartel. And they would love to have an opportunity at some Tag Team Championship gold, but they'll have to prove themselves first in a non-title matchup against Wilcox and Hollywood, the Rage Tag Team Champions.
Now you know, the Canadian Cartel have proven themselves a serious tag team threat, and they'll be hoping to score a win over Wilcox and Hollywood that would knock some of the shine off their recent win.
Their opponents, accompanied by the Fairfield Fox Faye Crawford, at a combined weight of 368 pounds, they are the RWL Rage Tag Team Champions, Tommy Wilcox and Oliver Hollywood.
Wilcox and Hollywood, accompanied by the Fairfield Fox Faye Crawford, feeling very confident in snagging the Rage Tag Team Championships away from Chris Wilde and Jeff Fortune at Coliseum Games just about a week ago.
And this will make you laugh. Remember at Coliseum Games when I said that Faye Crawford offered incentives to Tommy Wilcox? I found out what the incentives were. She said she'd leave him if they didn't win those Rage Tag Team Championships. Of course, she was just kidding, but...
Right, well, the teams have chosen up sides. It's going to be Golden Al Barnett and Tommy Wilcox, the Cocoa Beach Wonderkin, starting us off in this tag team card opener as Willie Johnson sounds the bell. Look at this, Barnett going behind on Willie Johnson, slams him down. Well, that's certainly not going to win him any hearts and minds as he returns to work on the Cocoa Beach Wonderkin, Tommy Wilcox, a series of withering blows. And look at this, setting up for the chicken wing suplex. Oh ho, Tommy Wilcox says, oh no you don't. Quickly countering him and most impressively. And here we go, Tommy Wilcox with the whirligig on Golden Al Barnett. Barnett gathered up, devastating forearm, takes Barnett down to the canvas again. Tommy Wilcox clearly in control of Golden Al Barnett at the present time. Off the top rope, beautiful moonsault. Wilcox going to the opposing corner, going to try it again as Golden Al Barnett gets up to his feet, and here we go. Whoa, well, that did not work out quite the way Tommy Wilcox had planned it. But it certainly is a lucky. Golden Al Barnett still on Dream Street. Wilcox slams him headfirst into his team's turnbuckle, rolls him back out. Look at this. Whoa! How about this right here? That was beautiful. Tommy Wilcox displaying those amazing cruiserweight skills that he is well known for. In comes Oliver Hollywood as Barnett, laid out near his corner, starts getting stretched by Hollywood. Oliver Hollywood rounds up Barnett. Barnett sweeps the leg and takes him down. Golden Al Barnett trying to regain control of the situation here, but Oliver Hollywood with a series of elbows to the midsection, a hard kick that stuns Barnett. He's got Barnett up and hangs him up over the top rope. Oliver Hollywood rounds him up yet again, and a standing drop kick that drops Barnett to the canvas again, and he has spent quite a bit of time laid out on the mat. Whoa! What a beautiful spinning kick from Oliver Hollywood. Just beautiful. Hard kick to the leg. Oliver Hollywood now working on the lower limbs of Golden Al Barnett. Referee Willie Johnson checking for a possible submission, but Vic LaRue right there to break it up. Oliver Hollywood takes him off, gets him out of there, as Barnett regains control with a backbreaker on Oliver Hollywood. Now with a little bit of payback, stretching the arm of Hollywood as Barnett catches a kick to the head from Oliver Hollywood. Look at this. Oliver Hollywood torquing that arm, but Barnett finds his way out. Barnett with a double shot to the midsection. He's got Oliver Hollywood on the ropes. Oliver Hollywood being bounced off the ropes and receiving hard shots to the back from Golden Al Barnett. The Canadian Cartel fighting to regain control of this match, which they have not had at all since the early goings. Stomp to the head of Oliver Hollywood. Golden Al Barnett gets swept, taken down to the mat again. Oliver Hollywood dragging Golden Al Barnett as close to center ring as possible, rolls him over, goes for the cover and hooks the leg. One, but Vic LaRue right there to break it up yet again. Tommy Wilcox shows him the door. And Golden Al Barnett in a 2-against-1 situation, but not anymore. Goes behind on Oliver Hollywood, delivers a nasty backbreaker, and goes right back to work on stretching the arms of Hollywood. Golden Al Barnett, the Fujiwara armbar, too close to the ropes. Referee Willie Johnson ordering the break. Oliver Hollywood locks him up. Looking very much like a pump handle suplex upcoming. Look at this, a small package instead. 1, 2. Oliver Hollywood with just a 2 count on Golden Al Barnett. Ollie takes himself all the way up to the top turnbuckle. Double axe handle finds the mark. Meanwhile, Tommy Wilcox and Vic LaRue duking it out on the outside. Hard shots to the midsection from Oliver Hollywood. A kick to the head. A rebound off the ropes, and whoa! A flying elbow that keeps Barnett down on that canvas. Another hard kick to the back. Oliver Hollywood clearly in control of things here. Stretching the arm of Golden Al Barnett once more. Oliver Hollywood perhaps looking for his tag team partner, and there ain't nobody home. Oliver Hollywood has to set up for his own running kick. Man, he nearly took Barnett's head off. And here we go into a rolling armbar. And whoa, Barnett in big trouble. That is it. Barnett is tapping out. This is done. As Wilcox and Hollywood win this matchup by submission.
Here's the time, 4 minutes and 52 seconds. Your winners, by submission, Wilcox and Hollywood.
Oliver Hollywood making this a short day at the office for the Rage Tag Team Champions, garnering a submission over Golden Al Barnett of the Canadian Cartel to garner their first non-title win since snagging the Rage Tag Team titles from Wild Fortune.
Damn, but that was a quick tag match.
And boy, has Oliver Hollywood gotten his groove back. What a submission win. He was definitely trying to tap a snap on Golden Al Barnett, and Barnett had no choice but to tap out and give up. Terrific win for Wilcox and Hollywood.
Indeed it was, and we'll be right back with more RWL Rage when we return. All right, fans, as we continue with tonight's RWL Rage Ladies Division action, with Titania Tatiana, the Golden Goddess, set to go one-on-one against the Yankee Rose, Miss Georgia Washington.
Now this is gonna be an interesting one. Neither one of these gals is what you'd call popular, and it's gonna leave the fans wondering, just who in the hell should I even be rooting for? Plus, Titania is gonna be Georgia Washington's toughest opponent so far.
The following match is scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, from East Hollywood, California, the Golden Goddess, Titania Tatiana.
Well, that's a little bit off. I know Showbiz is in the building. It's kind of weird that she's not here at ringside with Titania. I'm not sure what the reason is, but she usually would be. But tonight, she's out here on her own.
Titania's friend and sometimes lackey, Showbiz, conspicuous by her absence this evening.
Her opponent, from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the Yankee Rose, Miss Georgia Washington.
This is about to get way colorful, guys. The big bad 6-footer Titania outsized and outweighs Georgia by a pretty hefty margin. Plus, she's a serious power player. Georgia Washington's gonna have to have her game dialed up to max for this match.
Because if Titania gets a hold of her, it's over.
Quite possibly, Martin, if Georgia Washington isn't careful and Tatiana gets a hold of her for any length of time, she could be in a whole heap of trouble.
Add to that the fact that Georgia Washington's track record hasn't been too bad since she made the scene here in RWO. She doesn't want to mark up a loss on her record right now.
I think Tatiana is going to prove to be Georgia Washington's toughest challenge so far. Referee Walt Rothburn sounds the bell. Titania charges a running kick, takes Georgia down to the mat. Gets her up to one knee, fails to connect with the overhand right. Georgia counters. A spinning elbow that barely phases Titania. Titania whipped into the far corner. Oh, Titania blocks it and takes her down with another clothesline. Georgia Washington already having her difficulties at the hands of Tatiana into the turnbuckles. Goes Georgia Washington. Titania rounds her up again, but whoa, mumbo jumbo, quick move and a quick takedown from Georgia Washington. The Yankee Rose with a kick to the midsection and a spinning neckbreaker and a beautiful one. Georgia gathers up Titania again. Whoa, hard forearm, but whoa, the size and power of Tatiana. Absolutely unfazed by Georgia Washington's forearm. Georgia rounded up and a nasty backbreaker as Titania stretches the lower spine of Georgia Washington. Trying to get a little admiration from the fans despite her unpopularity. Georgia counters with another forearm, makes herself back inside the ring. Titania whipped to the corner. Quickly counters and escapes the corner. Rear waist lock from behind. Georgia Washington with an overhand right. Titania counters with an overhand right. Georgia whips Titania to the ropes. Another forearm. Oh man, it's going to take a lot more than that. Georgia Washington with a neckbreaker on Titania. Now Georgia Washington, just about as popular as Titania herself, trying to get support from these fans who don't even know who to root for at this point. Whoa! Neckbreaker draped over the middle rope by Georgia Washington. Titania with a hard right, countered with a kick to the midsection. Georgia sets up for another neckbreaker and nails it. Titania down on the mat as Georgia covers. One, and only a one. Uh-oh. Titania quickly back to her feet. Georgia ducks out of the way. Into a Luthez press. Hard right hands across the head of Georgia Washington. Quickly back up on her feet, but quickly up over the shoulders of Titania. And there's that Samoan drop that Titania is known for. Georgia making her way up to her feet. Quickly countering Titania into the corner. Kick to the midsection. Georgia countered. Georgia counters. Dragon screw takes Titania down. Titania rounded up again. Kick to the midsection. And another neckbreaker for Tatiana. Georgia Washington rounds her up again. A chop across the chest, quickly countered by, another running kick that takes down Georgia Washington. Georgia up on one knee. Double axe handle across the head. Georgia quickly back to her feet. Whoa, another quick counter from Tatiana. And another counter from Georgia Washington. A running forearm that goes absolutely nowhere. Up over the shoulder goes Georgia. And dropped headfirst into the top turnbuckle in the far corner. Tatiana, perhaps with the advantage here at the moment, slams the head of Georgia Washington into the mat. Tries to follow it up with a stomp, but doesn't succeed. Snapmare takes Georgia down to the mat again. Elbow to the midsection from Georgia Washington. And look at this. Wrap around DDT. Nicely executed by Georgia Washington. Now both ladies out on the outside. Georgia Washington trying to rally some support from the front row. Titania with a couple of hard shots as the referee begins his count. Georgia counters. Takes her down to the floor. Georgia gathers up Titania again. Gets her back inside the ring. And here comes the Yankee Rose, Georgia Washington, right behind. Georgia Washington. Hurling. Titania into the corner. Titania quickly escaping and following it up with a Lutez press. And another series of hard right hands to the head of Georgia. Georgia steps out for a quick reset, takes herself back inside. Look at this. A little game of musical chairs going on here between Titania and Georgia. Both ladies back inside the ring now. A clothesline takes Titania down to the canvas. Georgia Washington, another clothesline, and another. Whoa, here we go off the ropes and a third. Down she goes. Georgia covers. 1, 2, 3, and that is it. Georgia Washington in an upset defeating Titania Tatiana by pinfall.
Here's the time, 5 minutes and 19 seconds. Your winner by pinfall, Miss Georgia Washington.
Georgia Washington pulling off a decided upset win over Titania Tatiana by pinfall. And lover or hater, you've got to be impressed with that level of performance.
Gotta agree with that, Dom. While I'm no fan of Georgia, taking down Titania definitely constitutes bragging rights. Not that Georgia has ever had any problems bragging on herself, has she?
She sure hasn't. Everybody knows Georgia Washington is the president of her own fan club.
And on that note, we'll be back with more RWL Snarl right after this. Fans, as we continue with tonight's RWL Rage Cruiserweight action, as X-Pac of Scott Bell's stable is set to go up one-on-one against the Puerto Rican masked sensation, El Vejigante.
But there is one good thing about this.
What's that?
Scott Bell isn't here tonight. So that's kind of nice. We got that going for us.
Yo, DJ, put a nigga back to the record, baby, and give me this right now.
The next match is scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing 212 pounds, X-Pac.
You know, even without Too Short Popeye at ringside with him, X-Pac still carries that smell, that stink of Scott Bell in his stupid state.
Well, damn, Myron, don't hold back. Tell us all about how you really feel, huh?
I thought I had.
Damn straight we don't. Wonder why old Too Short isn't tagging along tonight. Must be sick or something.
You know, Scott Bell ain't exactly what he used to be. He's all busted up these days, so I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't well enough to be here tonight.
Well, whatever the case might be, X-Pac out here on his own, going up against the masked Puerto Rican sensation El Vejigante.
And his opponent from Loaiza, Puerto Rico, weighing 204 pounds. Here is El Vejigante.
This masked and unknown gentleman has brought new life into the RWL Cruiserweight division, and El Vejigante, since his return, has been exceedingly popular and exceedingly successful.
He's got all the tools he needs. Speed, aerialism, and of course the air of mystery behind any masked wrestler. That's certain, Jin I Sikwa, that draw fans to him. Naturally, he's the one I'm hoping to see walk out of here with the win, whether by pinfall or tap out. It wouldn't matter to me.
Absolutely, I wouldn't mind seeing him walk away with the win myself.
Well, this should certainly shape up to be quite the cruiserweight battle. X-Pac and El Vejigante. And here we go, Willie Johnson ringing the bell. They lock up collar and elbow center ring, up and A scoop slam from X-Pac. Rebounds off the ropes with a leg drop on El Gigante. Fails to connect with the rolling elbow. El Gigante with X-Pac up over the shoulders. Nice Michinoku driver with a pin. 1, 2, but no. X-Pac somehow finding his way out of that pin. El Gigante fails to connect with the knee drop. Kick to the midsection. X-Pac whips El Gigante into the far corner. Hard slap across the chest. El Gigante counters. Fails to connect with the spin kick. Nails him with a kick to the midsection. And here we go, drives a knee into the crook of X-Pac's arm. X-Pac rounds it up again. A hard right, a rebound off the ropes, but a failure to connect. Hard right to the back, a kick to the chest. X-Pac once more, up over the shoulders. El Gigante drives him down to the canvas a second time, this time without a pin. El Gigante off the top rope, nails him with a fist drop. Beautifully done, covers. 1, 2, and again, X-Pac finding his way out of that. Off the top rope, beautiful moonsault from El Gigante. And now into a submission with X-Pac nowhere near the ropes. X-Pac quickly finding his way out. They lock up. Again, El Gigante whipped into the far corner. X-Pac drives his head into the turnbuckle. Another hard shot across the chest, another kick to the chest. And now X-Pac putting the boot to the throat of El Gigante. Gigante rounded up again. X-Pac escorting him apparently to the far corner, head first into the turnbuckle. A short series of kicks that takes El Gigante into a seated position in the corner. And once more, X-Pac putting the boots to the throat of El Gigante. Hard stomp to the leg, and another. X-Pac rounds him up, but catches an enziguri from El Gigante. Followed up with a series of stomps to the legs and arms of X-Pac. Gigante all the way up on the top. Whoa! That would have been beautiful, but X-Pac got his knees up just in the nick of time, takes him down with an overhand right. El Gigante quickly counters, turns it into a dragon screw, and now it's X-Pac on the mat. El Gigante, look at this right here, warming it up. Whoa! Nicely done by El Gigante. The fans definitely behind El Gigante here. He liked it so much he's going to do it again. And X-Pac has been nailed twice with that move. Gigante off the middle rope, beautiful. Takes him down face first into the canvas. El Gigante with the full support of the fans here. Drops a leg across the throat of X-Pac. A kick to the chest. A rebound off the top rope. Another moonsault. El Gigante absolutely amazing with that speed and aerialism. Spinning kick. Take X-Pac down center ring. Covers. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Well. X-Pac getting the left shoulder up just in time. El Gigante questioning the count from Willie Johnson. But going on forward, moving ahead here. And here he goes. El Gigante charges. And the drop kick hardly phasing X-Pac on that one. Spins him around with a hard right. And now into a sleeper. Rear naked choke. But El Gigante powering out of the hold. Back on his feet, catches the kick to the midsection, and there's the X Factor. This could be the end right here. X-Pac covers 1, 2, but no. El Gigante adamantly, and I say adamantly, getting that left shoulder up just in time. X-Pac all the way up on the top rope, waiting for El Gigante to get to his feet. And here we go. Whoa! What a kick off the top rope. El Gigante counters with a kick. Off the middle rope. Fails to connect with the fist drop. Stomp to the arm from X-Pac. And now X-Pac trying to regain momentum here. Locks it up with El Gigante. Quick, classic wrestling takedown. X-Pac Whoa, here's a series of kicks to the head of El Gigante. Followed up with a knee drop to the back. But El Gigante slips out. Finds his way out, countered with an elbow by X-Pac. El Gigante counters to the right and a kick. A rebound off the middle rope. The flying fist definitely connected that time. El Gigante rounds him up. Nice arm drag. El Gigante making his way to the top rope. And another fist drop across the head of X-Pac, and he goes for the cover. 1, 2. Well, are you kidding me? El Gigante having his share of problems getting X-Pac down here. Here's another one. A power bomb followed up with a knee to the head. El Gigante gathers him up. Look at this. Fails to connect with the whirligig. X-Pac going to take advantage of the mistake here. But El Gigante counters with elbows to the midsection. And a kick. El Gigante with X-Pac in the cradle position goes up over and whoa, hung up off the top rope. El Gigante with another arm drag on X-Pac. As momentum appears to have shifted towards the masked Puerto Rican superstar. Elbow across the top of the head one more time, going for the cover. 1, 2. I do not believe it. X-Pac still managing to find his way out of trouble here. A knee across the back of the head from El Gigante. Fails to connect with the clothesline. X-Pac moves in behind him, nails him with a neck breaker. And now raining right hands across the head of El Gigante. Gigante counters with a kick. X-Pac counters with a kick to the midsection, follows it up with a stomp to the head. Look at this, whoa! Nasty kick to the chest. X-Pac whips El Gigante to the far corner. Kicks him down into the seated position, and oh, here we go. We've seen this one before. Here comes the Bronco Buster. And X-Pac absolutely humiliating El Gigante as he goes for the cover. And here we go. 1, 2. El Gigante using that last bit of strength to power out X-Pac. Admonishing the referee for that count. Hard right spins him around. Rear waistlock and a neck breaker. X-Pac rounds El Gigante up again. Hard right hand. El Gigante counters with a kick. Quickly taking himself all the way to the top rope. And here we go. Whoa, that was beautiful. He covers, hooks the leg. 1, 2. Absolutely unbelievable. What a match we've got going here, with neither of these men giving up. X-Pac rounded up once more. Look at this quick counter, sweep of the leg takes El Gigante down. As X-Pac warms it up again. There's the kick to the midsection. There's a second X-Factor. X-Pac covers. 1, 2, 3. And that is it. It is over. X-Pac wins this battle of attrition by pinfall.
Here's the time, 8 minutes and 35 seconds. Your winner by pinfall, X-Pac.
Ick. I could have done without this. Look at him, jumping around like a chimp with its wiener cut off, like he'd actually done something spectacular. Geez, I can't stand this jag.
The feeling's mutual, Christy.
Well, X-Pac pulling off a decided upset over El Gigante, winning this match by pinfall after laying 2 X-Factors and a Bronco Buster on the masked Puerto Rican superstar. We will be back with more RWL Rage when we return right after the break. Stay with us. Up next on Rage, more tag team action, Legends Division tag action this time, with Mil Mascaras and the Blue Demon, the men from Lucha, set to go 2-on-2 against Pat Tanaka and Paul Diamond, the team of Bad Company.
The following tag team match is scheduled for one fall, with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first from Mexico City, at a combined weight of 435 pounds, the Blue Demon, and Mil Mascaras, the men from Lucha.
Okay, gents. This is gonna be an exciting matchup, with these two teams going at it. Mascaras and the Blue Demon will have a genuine challenge going up against Bad Company, who no one should ever sell short. Paul Diamond and Pat Tanaka have a serious skill set that could take down the men from Lucha, but only if Mascaras and Demon make a mistake.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 428 pounds, Pat Tanaka and Paul Diamond, Bad Company.
But that's not all, Christy. Bad Company also have the potential to win if they decide to throw the rule book out the window, which they've done in the past.
Paul Diamond and Pat Tanaka certainly not above spitting on the rule book on occasion, but they are still going to face a tough challenge in two of the greatest Mexican luchadors in wrestling history. All right, it's going to be Mil Mascaras and Pat Tanaka starting us off in this Legends Tag Team matchup. Referee Walt Rothburn rings the bell. Here we go. And Mil Mascaras with a snapmare on Pat Tanaka. Tanaka counters with a shot to the midsection. And look at this, a wraparound DDT from Pat Tanaka. Tanaka rounds up Mascaras. Mascaras counters with a forearm and a kick to the midsection. Sets him up, he's got him. Oh man, what a shoulder breaker from Mil Mascaras, who tags in the Blue Demon. Blue Demon moving in on Pat Tanaka. A shot to the midsection, a kick to the midsection, and an implant DDT center ring from Blue Demon. Blue Demon rounds him up back again, kick to the midsection one more time, and another implant DDT. And Pat Tanaka's got to have a pretty sore head by about now. Look at this. Tanaka quickly ducks out of the way. Blue Demon quickly ducks out of the way. Pat Tanaka whipped into the far corner. Tanaka counters, put Blue Demon in the corner. Sets him up. He's got him up on that top turnbuckle. As Pat Tanaka makes his way up to the top rope here with Blue Demon in tow. He's setting him up. Oh man, this is going to be nasty. Whoa! What a slam from the top rope. Tanaka covers one, and only a one. Blue Demon powering out. Tanaka rounds up the Blue Demon, kick to the midsection. What have we got here? Look at this. Whoa! Man! Drives knees into the back of the Blue Demon. Blue Demon quickly rolling back to his feet, and a hip toss on Pat Tanaka. Blue Demon countered, whip to the apron. Onto the outside, hard right hand. Tanaka, very serious here. Whoa! Slams him into the apron. Now we're on the outside. Tanaka with a chop. Blue Demon counters with a chop. Tanaka and Blue Demon both evading their moves. Blue Demon fails to connect with the stomp. Another chop across the chest. Another from the Blue Demon. At Tanaka with a couple of shots. And now Pat Tanaka rolls Blue Demon towards the barricades, makes his way back inside the ring. Referee counting. Tanaka breaks the count, comes back out again, misses with the stomp. The Blue Demon quickly countered by Pat Tanaka. Whoa! Meteora, knees to the chest of the Blue Demon from Pat Tanaka. Pat Tanaka rolls Blue Demon towards the timekeeper's area as the referee continues the count with both men on the outside. Pat Tanaka, whoa, catches the hip toss from Blue Demon. Blue Demon rounds him up. Countered by Pat Tanaka with another kick. Blue Demon right towards the timekeeper's area goes Pat Tanaka. And Blue Demon shoved away by Pat Tanaka. Tanaka rounds up the Demon again. The Blue Demon counters. Tanaka counters. And a wraparound DDT on the floor on the outside for the Blue Demon. The referee's count continues. Blue Demon with a kick to the midsection. Hurling Pat Tanaka towards the barricades. Makes his way back inside the ring. Blue Demon safely back in the ring now, and Pat Tanaka still seated on the outside. Blue Demon coming right back out after him. Fails to connect with the kick. Nails him with a drop kick that slams him into the apron. Blue Demon Rounds him up. Tanaka, quick with the evasion, but rolls back inside the ring just the same. Tanaka tagging in Paul Diamond. His first step in the match. What a kick. Takes Blue Demon down. Blue Demon back to his feet. Another kick from Paul Diamond. That takes him down a second time. The Blue Demon laid out just about center ring as Paul Diamond makes his way to the top. And whoa! Blue Demon just getting out of the way just in the nick of time. Whips Paul Diamond to the corner. Turns him around. The Blue Demon with a running clothesline. Rounds up Tanaka over the shoulders and head first into the turnbuckle. Blue Demon rebounds off the ropes and what a kick. Another rebound and a leg drop. Blue Demon laying a series of moves on Pat Tanaka of Bad Company. Tanaka whipped to the men from Lucha's corner, but quickly countered by Paul Diamond. Paul Diamond with a shoulder. A shot to the shoulder. And now, a hammerlock, but Blue Demon delivers a series of shots to the midsection. Demon whipped to the far corner. Counters and escapes the corner, and a running spear that takes Paul Diamond down. And here comes Mil Mascaras for the first time on the tag. A man of 1,000 masks rounds up Paul Diamond. Nice low kick and then a kick to the face, taking Paul Diamond down. The fans cheering on the man of 1,000 masks, Mil Mascaras, as Paul Diamond moves in for the attack kick to the midsection. And he's got Mil Mascaras. Escorts him to the ropes. Mil Mascaras whipped to the ropes. Paul Diamond rebounds off the ropes and a clothesline that takes Mil Mascaras down to the mat. And here comes Pat Tanaka moving in as Mil Mascaras just gets to his feet, and a beautiful spinning kick that takes down Mil Mascaras. Pat Tanaka with those martial arts skills rolls Mil Mascaras over, goes for the cover. 1, 2, and no. Mil Mascaras still powering out. Pat Tanaka steps out, allows Paul Diamond an opportunity here. And Mil Mascaras is motionless, slowly making his way back up to his feet. Countered by Paul Diamond. Mascaras counters Diamond. And whoa, look at this right here, a clothesline that takes him down. Frequent tags here from Bad Company as Pat Tanaka makes his way back in, as long as the Blue Demon. Blue Demon catches a kick to the midsection. And a snap suplex center ring from Pat Tanaka. Tanaka makes his way to the top rope. Blue Demon motionless. Whoa! Tanaka catches a couple of knees to the back from the Blue Demon. Blue Demon sets him up. Beautiful Hurricane Rana. Blue Demon rounding up Pat Tanaka again. Winds up the arm, but Tanaka counters with a forearm. And Blue Demon on the wrong side of town here, but look at this. A wicked series of shots. A rebound off the ropes. And what a slam. Down goes Pat Tanaka, rounded back up again by the Blue Demon. Basic scoop slam. Rebounds off the ropes, nails him with a leg drop. The Blue Demon gathering Pat Tanaka up again, and a one-arm slam. Down to the mat goes Pat Tanaka again. The Blue Demon fails to connect with the overhand right. Pat Tanaka countering. Misses with the kick as the Blue Demon goes behind. Whoa, clothesline that spins him around. Blue Demon makes his way towards his corner, tags in Mil Mascaras as Pat Tanaka slowly gets back to his feet. Nice fireman's carry from Tanaka. Tanaka gathering Mascaras up. Nice counter by Mil Mascaras. Mascaras with the Dragon Sleeper on Pat Tanaka. Rounds him up, front slam by Mil Mascaras. Mascaras rebounds off the middle rope. Look at this beautiful moonsault. Covers, hooks the leg. 1, 2, and that is it. The men from Lucha defeating Bad Company by pinfall.
Here's the time, 8 minutes and 40 seconds. Your winners by pinfall, the men from Lucha.
You know, Bad Company didn't do too badly for themselves, but the fact remains, Blue Demon and Mil Mascaras are two of the best, and they just didn't give up. They were absolutely relentless.
Especially towards the end there. with Mil Mascaras just unloading on Pat Tanaka from every direction. He looked like 3 men whipping on Tanaka, till he finally got that 3-count pinfall. Great win for the men from Lucha.
It most certainly was a solid win for the men from Lucha, Mil Mascaras and the Blue Demon over Pat Tanaka and Paul Diamond Bad Company. And we'll be right back with more RWL Rage right after the break. As we are concluding the first half with a very interesting matchup indeed. Two Japanese legends, Bull Nakano, set to go up against Japan 5 Stars Women's Champion Lola Rivers in a special promotional matchup.
The following match is scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Kyoto, Japan, here is Bull Nakano.
Here's another match to work up our appetites for the RWL Japan 5-Star Cross-Promotional Tour in Japan next month. Nakano, of course, has played the field all over the world, and against relatively new Japan 5-Star Women's Champ, that's gonna make for an exciting matchup. I honestly don't know enough about Lola Rivers to guess whether or not Nakano's experience will outstrip her abilities.
Her opponent from San Francisco, California, residing in Tokyo, Japan, the Japan 5-Star Women's Champion, Lola Rivers.
Okay, well, last time we saw Lola Rivers, Dynamite Jeannie Parker did beat her. But keep in mind, this is a lady who's racked up wins both in the United States and Japan as part of Japan 5-Star. And now she's the Japan 5-Star Women's Champion, like it or not. I don't think Bull Nakano's going to have all that easy a time here.
All right, these two ladies all set to go here. As referee Willie Johnson rings the bell, they come center ring. They lock up collar and elbow. Rear waist lock from Bull Nakano. Nakano slams Lola Rivers down. Won't let go of that rear waist lock. Quickly back to her feet, Lola Rivers into a waist lock of her own. And she's got it cinched in pretty good. Slams her face down. And now into a headlock with Nakano on the mat. Look at this, a nice counter into a head scissor on Lola Rivers. Bull Nakano displaying some serious resourcefulness. Up over the shoulders, but a quick counter from Lola Rivers. An inverted DDT takes Nakano down to the mat again. Nakano countering with a hard shot to the midsection. A knee to the midsection from Lola Rivers and a clothesline. It takes Nakano down to the mat. Nakano sweeps the leg, takes her down, follows it up with a stomp to the midsection. And an armbreaker from Bull Nakano, who rolls her over and covers one, but just barely a one, as Lola Rivers powers out easily. Whoa, what a shot! But Bull Nakano laid out center ring as Lola Rivers starts putting the boots to the midsection and a kick to the chest of Bull Nakano. Lola Rivers making her way slowly to that top rope. And here we go off the, whoa, an elbow right across the back of Bull Nakano. She was trying to get to her feet. Lola Rivers covers one, then just barely a one here. Bull Nakano powering out with the greatest of ease, an elbow. A quick counter from Bull Nakano and a, whoa, draped over the ropes. Excellent counter from Lola Rivers. Rivers with a hard right across the back of Bull Nakano and a knee across the head of Nakano. Lola Rivers covers one, and again, barely just a one. As Bull Nakano displaying a great deal of power, powering out of that pin. Quick counter with a kick from Nakano. Running clothesline takes Lola Rivers out over the top rope and onto the floor. As Bull Nakano pursues Lola Rivers to the outside, misses with the kick. Quickly countered by Nakano. Clothesline takes Lola Rivers down to the mat. Rivers countered with a beautiful move and a kick right there into a Lutez press, pistoning hard right hands across the head of Bull Nakano. Lola Rivers rounds her up, counter with a kick to the midsection. Nakano makes her way back inside. Lola Rivers following, and a nice hard shot across the head of Bull Nakano, running shoulder into the midsection and a knee to the chest. Lola Rivers lines up the arms, and here we go. She pulls the switch, yanking both arms and shoulders on Bull Nakano. Rivers gets countered by Nakano. Rivers has her up over the shoulders, hit first into the turnbuckle, and down goes Nakano. Lola Rivers covers one, and again, barely just to one. Both these ladies showing a great deal of resilience in this matchup. Rivers whips Nakano to the corner. Nakano counters, puts Lola into the corner. Up on the top turnbuckle goes Lola Rivers as Bull Nakano sets up a project here off the middle rope, over the shoulders of Bull Nakano. Whoa! Off the top rope, Samoan drop for Lola Rivers as Bull Nakano tries to rally this crowd to support, but no good. Jawbreaker from Lola Rivers. Lola Rivers quickly countered by Bull Nakano. Kick to the midsection from Lola, and she's got her up. Whoa! Slams her down just about center ring. Rivers rounds her up again. Slams her face down to the canvas. Follows it up with a stomp to the back of the head. And now into an inverted dragon sleeper on Bull Nakano. Referee Willie Johnson monitoring the situation as Nakano quickly escapes. Lola Rivers into a dragon sleeper. There's a knee and then a forearm into Bull Nakano. Nakano counters with an elbow, backs Lola Rivers off. A running kick takes her down. And an arm drag from Lola Rivers. These two ladies putting on quite the clinic this evening in this matchup. Nakano up against the ropes, a hard left from Lola Rivers. Rivers whips Nakano out onto the apron. Look at this. Quick counter from Bull Nakano, makes her way back inside the ring. And a side suplex from Bull Nakano on Lola Rivers. Lola counters with a jawbreaker. An arm drag from Bull Nakano. A counter from Lola Rivers. Rivers into that dragon sleeper again. Delivers a wicked series of shots and a kick that takes Bull Nakano down to the mat. Nakano rolled over. Lola Rivers raking the hands across the back of Bull Nakano. Nakano whips her to the far corner, running butt bump. That, whoa, Lola Rivers certainly felt that one. Nakano countered by Lola Rivers, doing a little bit of showing off here for the fans. The Japan 5-star women's champion having her share of problems with Bull Nakano. A jawbreaker, fails to connect with the clothesline. Up over the shoulders goes Rivers. Samoan drop from Bull Nakano. Now Bull Nakano driving her weight into the back of Lola Rivers. Bull Nakano, look at this. Whoa! With a banzai drop, 1, 2, and that's as close to a near fall as we've had so far with a 2 count. Nakano, one arm slam, beautiful spinning one arm slam from Bull Nakano. That took real power. And now into a rear chin lock on Lola Rivers as referee Willie Johnson keeps an eye on things. Lola Rivers trying to find her way out of a pretty nasty situation. Bull Nakano's got it locked in pretty good. Releasing the hold, Nakano tussling and shoved away by Lola Rivers. A kick to the midsection. A quick counter from Nakano. Up over the shoulders into a back body drop. Rivers misses with the kick. Headbutt to the back of the head of Lola Rivers. Rivers falls out onto the floor, and here comes Bull Nakano all the way up on the top rope, and here we go. Fails to connect with the double axe handle. Nakano counters, clothesline, takes Lola Rivers down as Nakano makes her way back into the ring. Referee continues the count on Lola Rivers as Bull Nakano mocks her from inside the ring. Rivers makes her way back in, elbow and a forearm. And whoa, Bull Nakano counters her way out of the corner. Spins Lola Rivers around, whips her to the ropes. And another Samoan drop. A stomp to the midsection. Nakano quickly covering 1, 2, and another near fall. As these two ladies, neither one willing to give up the ship here. Hard kick takes Nakano down to the mat face first. Lola Rivers certainly feeling it right now. Nakano counters with an enziguri. Down goes Lola Rivers. And these two ladies absolutely putting on a show and a half right here. Closing up the first half of tonight's Rwl Rage. Nakano catches a, whoa, what a slam. Face first into the mat from Lola Rivers. Lola Rivers catching a Hurricane Rana from Bull Nakano. And Nakano now warming it up. Sensing victory might very well be near here. Rounds up Lola Rivers up over the shoulders. Escorts her towards the rope. And whoa, look at this right here. Whoa, what a slam. Down she goes. Nakano covers, hooks the leg. 1, 2, but only a 2. As Lola Rivers finds her way out. Bull Nakano displaying quite a bit of frustration here. And why not? This match is, whoa, inverted Hurricane Rana from Lola Rivers out of no place. Nakano finds her way out onto the floor as Lola Rivers finds her way to the top of the turnbuckle. And here we go, double axe handle again, failing to find the mark. Both these ladies just a little bit too quick. Nakano finding her way back inside the ring as Lola Rivers is on the outside. Nakano once again mocking Lola Rivers. And the Japan 5-star women's champion not happy at all with that. Nakano countered with a headbutt. Kick to the midsection from Rivers and a quick DDT. Down goes Nakano with a stomp to the midsection and another from Lola Rivers. Rivers rounds her up. Oh, look at this. There's a submission right there. But no dice. Lola Rivers releasing the hold. Rounded up. Nakano with a nice arm drag. Bull Nakano with Lola Rivers by the scruff of the neck. Head first into the buckle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Almost an even dozen. Shots into the turnbuckle head first from Lola Rivers. Kick to the midsection from Bull Nakano. A counter from Lola Rivers. Nakano whipped in the corner here. Whoa, shoulder right into the midsection of Bull Nakano. Lola Rivers, whoa, what a double axe handle across the head of Bull Nakano. Bull Nakano counters with a jawbreaker and a clothesline that takes Rivers down. Lola Rivers out there on the apron using the rope, trying to get herself back to her feet. And a beautiful counter from Lola Rivers, making her way back inside. She's got Nakano inverted Russian leg sweep, face first into the canvas. Goes Bull Nakano. As Lola Rivers starts doing a little bit of trash talking of her own. Nakano counters with a shove, takes Lola Rivers down to the mat. Bull Nakano rounds her up again. Hard right hand right into the midsection of Lola Rivers, follows it up with a stomp. And a butt bump across the back. As Bull Nakano starts inching her way up to that top turnbuckle. Lola Rivers laid out just about center ring. Here she comes. Crossbody didn't work. Right knees right across the midsection of Bull Nakano. Nakano counters again with a hard right. And a shoulder tackle that takes Lola Rivers down to the canvas. This match already with about 3 minutes left to go. Bull Nakano into that rear chin lock once again on Lola Rivers. The referee watching the situation carefully. Lola Rivers struggling to find her way out of this rear chin lock again. Bull Nakano has applied this hold quite effectively several times throughout the match. Lola Rivers lifted just a little bit, but no good. Quick counter. And a series of hard shots and a quick counter from Bull Nakano. Nakano countered with a kick to the midsection from Lola Rivers. Nakano counters Lola Rivers again. And a belly-to-belly suplex, taking Lola Rivers down to the mat. Nakano rounds her up again. Whoa, wicked kick to the chest. Bull Nakano perhaps beginning to display a little bit of frustration. And an arm drag from Lola Rivers. Rivers, whoa, up over and onto the apron goes Bull Nakano as Lola Rivers contemplates what she's going to do next. mocking Bull Nakano out there on the apron, urging her to get back inside the ring. And she does. And whoa, what a one-arm slam from Bull Nakano, again going for a cover. 1, 2, and that is the nearest near fall we've had so far. Just about almost a 3, but no dice. Stomp to the back from Bull Nakano. Nakano setting up that bonsai drop again. 1, 2, and another near fall in this absolute battle of attrition between Bull Nakano and Lola Rivers. Lola Rivers shoves Bull Nakano away. Makes her way to the outside. Whatever for, I have no idea. Lola Rivers makes her way back inside. And a hard shot puts Nakano against the ropes, and a running clothesline over the top rope and out on the floor. Goes Bull Nakano. And here comes Lola Rivers. Whoa, over the top rope. Taking down Bull Nakano out there on the floor. High risk maneuver paying off here with dividends. Bull Nakano counters. Rolls Rivers back inside with just about 30 seconds to go in this matchup. Hard overhand right. And whoa! What a slam for Lola Rivers. Nakano with a shoulder claw on Lola Rivers. Really leaning into it. Bull Nakano countered by Lola Rivers with a jawjacker. Nakano counters Lola Rivers. Rush for the belly-to-belly again, but no good. And here we go. Lutez press hard right hands with less than 5 seconds to go. But that is it. This match ending in a draw. As Lola Rivers rakes the eyes of Bull Nakano in frustration.
This match is
We've
a
got
time
no
limit
winner
draw.
here. We'll be right back with hour 2 in just a moment.